Because our mission is to provide you with the tools you need to succeed financially. Okay? So again, if you're interested in being financially free and independent, use debt to buy your freedom. Use hard money and use business credit. We'll show you how to use business credit through our ebooks and our coaching program. We show you how to convert to cash. We show you how to find a deal, how to analyze a deal, how to do the due diligence of a deal, how to manage the deal, the multiple exit strategies you should have in place, how to exit out of these business credit cards because the interest rate might increase. Is 0% for 0 to 12 months, but it might increase after 12 months. We show you how to exit out the hard money as well, as I mentioned, through a cash out refinance. All that stuff. I've been there, I've done that. Okay? And I'm a young dude. So you may wonder, well, how do you know all this stuff? Again, I sacrificed my spare time to make myself wealthy. That's all I did in my 20s. Because I was serious about being financially free and independent. If I wanted to do it in 4 years, I realized in order to do that, time, which is the most important asset, is something that I need to leverage. So I don't have the time to be watching TV, to be hanging out. I need to spend every moment in which I'm not working at my 9 to 5, making myself wealthy. Increasing my business acumen, my knowledge, and networking. As you heard me say before, I'm a voracious networker and reader. And not only that, I'm an actioneer. I actually apply this stuff. I implement it. Okay? That's why I can always produce this content. And I always produce new content day after day after day. All right? So you can use business credit. And again, we'll teach you how to use the business credit. But you can use the business credit for that other 20%. As well as many other ways of covering a down payment. That's what I meant by other 20%. But you can use other forms of financing to cover that as well, so that you can get an income producing asset 100% finance. Little to none of your own personal money required. Not your savings, not your retirement accounts, but creative financing. Again, use debt to buy your financial freedom this new year. All right? Excellent, excellent, excellent. And just to reiterate, we also show you the strategy so you'll still be cash flowing, because I know what you're thinking. Hey, well, if you use hard money, or hey, if you use business credit, how are you going to cash flow since you got this huge payment to pay for that credit card or for that hard money lender or the hard money loan I meant to say? It's expensive. Well, duh. We have a system in place. As long as the gross revenue, that can be the rents, it can be application fees, it could be coin laundry, because I have 9, by the way, coin laundry machines. I have 5 wash machines and 4 dryers, and they're all coin laundry, so I get paid off of that as well. So that's why I say the gross revenue minus all your expenses to operate the property, operating expenses, taxes, insurance, property management fees, or for some of you may be utilities, just whatever expenses are incurred on the property, minus your debt service. So the mortgage payment, it can be the seller finance, it could be the business credit card payment, it can be the hard money loan, minus reserves, because you got to have reserves too, because I get that a lot. Well, what happens if the tenants don't pay? Well, duh, you have a vacancy reserve for that, bro. You got to put some money aside just in case the tenants don't pay, or just in case you got to evict them. Well, what if the toilet breaks your property? What if they pour semen down the toilet spitefully to hurt you financially? That's why you have insurance. I pay a deductible for that. I have vandalism in my insurance, by the way. And that's why you have reserves as well for maintenance. Duh. You didn't think we'd figure this out? After all those things are paid, what's left is cash flow. So you might be thinking, well, there probably ain't going to be nothing left after the cash flow. Then find a new deal. But there are deals out there. So that's why we invest in certain markets and certain areas in which they have those high cap rates. Again, if any of this stuff sounds like a foreign language, it's all good. I felt the same way when I first attended my real estate networking event, my first one. I felt like a 5th grader in a college course. I didn't know what he was talking about. When he said cash on cash return, cap rates, type of neighborhoods, when he was talking about the gross operating income, the net operating income, all that stuff. It was like a foreign language to me, but I felt like I belonged. So if you feel like you belong, continue to follow and to share this information. Because I'm giving you guys information, right, out of the goodness and kindness out of my heart because I have an abundance mentality. If I prosper and I succeed, and you prosper and you succeed off the information that I'm giving to you, then that's a win in my book. I'm happy for that. I'm glad to see you prosper. I'm happy to see you succeed. It thrills me to hear people say, you know what? I applied your strategies, Juan Pablo, and I got my first rental unit this year. Or I applied your strategies, Juan Pablo, and my credit score jumped 30 points. Or I applied your philosophies, Juan Pablo, and I'm living a better lifestyle. I obtained business credit. As a result of your teachings, Juan Pablo, I'm now financially free and independent. I bought my freedom this year. That makes the world to me. It makes me happy because it's a great honor and privilege to say something and to have someone perceive it as valuable. And it's even a greater honor and privilege to say something and someone actually implements it and got the results they were looking for. That's what we're all about at 100% Finance. We want to see everybody win. It's a win-win-win for everyone involved. So as you can see, there's no point in being malicious or trying to rip people off. It's all for the greater good of society. An abundance mentality. It's a different way of thinking, right? And that's how you got to think as an entrepreneur. You can't be somewhat competitive. It's better to be collaborative. It's better to collaborate and work together than to say, oh, it's only enough just for me and mine. I can't share with you this information. No, for what? I have no problem. And again, there's no competition because you might be in a different market. I may invest in Pittsburgh, but you might invest in some city in Tennessee or something like that. Or I might stick to small apartment buildings. If you're in Pittsburgh, anywhere from 5 to 20 units, you might say, you know what, I'm going to stick to single families or 1 to 4 units. That's what I'm saying. We don't mind sharing this information. However, if you want the detailed, in-depth information about how to convert this to cash, how to invest it in real estate, how to do the due diligence and the analysis, how to refinance and so forth, of course, that's in our coaching program. Or how to obtain business credit, you have to apply. So we can call you for the consultation. And whether it's credit repair or income removal, we have income removal services because many people say, oh, when you use business credit, you get inquiries. Well, guess what? You get them removed. How do you think I got so many? Look at this stat. It's thick. How do you think I got so many of these? I had to apply income removal service. Again, I created this whole process by me trying to figure it out. I grew up poor. I didn't grow up with great credit or a role model to follow, to emulate. So I had to learn this information firsthand. Look, proof's in the pudding. So if you have any rebuttals, we got the answer for you, baby. We'll show you how to do it. All right? Okay. So using debt to obtain multifamilies, I use business credit and mortgages. Using debt to obtain single families, I make sure they're distressed, okay, beat up, the ugliest house in the prettiest block. That's the model to use. I use hard money. Okay? Multifamily, mortgages, business credit, other tools. I ain't gonna give all of it away for free now. You gotta sign up for the coaching program or for the ebooks to learn more. And for single family, I make sure it's distressed and I use hard money and then refinance. Okay? So I'm giving you some tips today. Also, if you want to learn more about investing in real estate, about business credit, about credit repair, about your own personal finances, knowing your own numbers, your own personal finances, filling out a personal financial statement, and you want to learn more about how to convert into cash and analyzing the market, the 3 M's, as I like to call it, where to get the money, how to find out the market you should invest in, and what's the model to follow, your business model for investing, then you need to join our events. We actually have a membership. We're starting it this year. As I stated earlier, January 7th, 2017. It's a Saturday. We're having a free event. The first event is free. You come, we're going to have a sheet. It's going to be a sheet for a personal financial statement in which we're going to go over all your numbers as a class and let you know how many units you need in your portfolio. Because many people don't know. They're like, okay, well, for one, I don't know my personal living expenses to a T. And secondly, I don't know how many units I need to quit my job. And that's important to know because many people have these aspirations. Many people have these dreams, but they don't become realized or they don't manifest themselves because they're not converted into goals. Goals are quantifiable, they're actionable, they have a time frame associated with it, they're measurable. And that's how dreams actually become a reality. And we show you all the stuff in depth at our first event, January 7th, 2017, here in Atlanta, Georgia. Go to 100percentfinance.com/events to sign up. Now, if you're in the Miami, Florida area, we have an event as well, going a little bit more in depth, more in detail. We do deal analysis at the events. We're using a master lease option, as well as using a syndication for multifamily, just showing you how you can get to multifamily without having stellar credit, without having a 20% down payment. We show you how to use syndications as well as master lease option. Again, things that I do, by the way. The 9-unit I have under contract now, that's a syndication. The 13-unit I did before, that was a master lease option. So we're showing you how to do this, the deal analysis now at our event in Miami, as well as how to invest outside of your area in other markets, as well as going over your personal finances and talking to you about credit repair and business credit. So it's a little bit more in detail in Miami. Why? Because it's a paid event, right? So the Atlanta event, it's good information, don't get me wrong, but we're starting off the personal finances to kick off the year right, and it's a free event because that's our give back to you. So again, if we were a scam, why would we host all these free events? Or why would my face and my voice be all over social media? It doesn't make sense. All right. So hopefully that was good information for you guys. Good enough for you to implement. As I like to say, after listening to this, listen to it over and over and over. Watch it over and over and over to the point you get brainwashed with it. And then after you do that, just take at least one of the things that I said and implement it. And if you find value from any of this content, I believe it's your duty to share it. Again, I feel like I'm obliged, I'm obligated to share this information that I know with you guys for free, by the way. I believe you too should do the same. Share it with other people in your market, in your area, in your circle, because they too can benefit. Again, it's not a competition. It's not just so you can prosper or you can succeed and not your other counterparts or you want to do this on your own. No, share it with everybody. It's a collaborative thing. An abundance mentality is a different mindset. When you have an abundance mindset and when you share information, you get abundance, meaning abundance of money. Right? And if you have a scarcity mindset, which you're scarce with this information and you're just trying to keep this just to you and yourself, guess what? You will have scarcity where your money is concerned. Have an abundance mindset. All right, guys. So that concludes today's message. So let's go to Instagram first and see if they have any questions. All right, scroll into Instagram, then we'll go to Facebook for the questions. What's up? I hear that. What's up? How much is it going to be to attend in LA? You got to go to our events webpage, 100percentfinance.com/events. We have an event in LA. He said how much. But make sure you use, for all our events, use the code EARLYBIRD. One word, no spaces, no capital letters, just early bird. Use that to get $50 off. Okay. Dang, bro, when you're in LA, need to pick up my son and be more. Yep. If you go to 100percentfinance.com/events, you'll see we planned all our events for 2017 already. Okay, so you just have to go there. So early birds, first come, first serve. So the first 10 people who buy the ticket and use the code EARLYBIRD get $50 off. Does that hurt my credit score? No. If you apply for business credit, it does not hurt your credit score because we just want to see a copy of your credit report. So it doesn't cost anything and it does not hurt your credit score when you apply. Okay? Just to be clear. You're welcome. What about auctions? I normally don't do auctions and I'll tell you why I don't once you sign up for coaching. Yo, JP, your ebook has given me a great plan outline to get my first couple 4 units. Looking to buy my first 2 4-plexes by March this year, only 21. That's what's up. There's someone who bought the ebook and he was giving a testimony. I saw that early bird. Thanks for answering my question, JP. You're welcome. All right, so let's go to Facebook. Let's see if Facebook have any questions before I conclude this recording. So I've got several people logged in. Happy New Year. Passion over being a hobby. Peace and blessings to you all. Hard money lenders are different in your areas. Mindset is key. Sharing might help you make contents that might not. Let's see what else. Question, what's the first step if I want to get into real estate with bad credit? I'll say subscribe to our website. Of course, I get this question a lot. What is my first step or how should I get started? You should subscribe and increase your knowledge and your network. Subscribe to the website. I have 25 free tools at your disposal once you subscribe to 100percentfinance.com. And I also say increase your knowledge, get our ebooks and our coaching program, as well as network. Come to our events. So that way you learn this information and you're associating yourself with like-minded individuals, people who are doing the things you want to do that can also keep you accountable. That's how you obtain results. Just like working out. When you're working out, you look at information, whether it's a DVD, whether it's a workout plan, you increase your knowledge about what you need to do and what you not need to do in regards to your diet, in regard to exercise. And then when you go to a gym, you're networking with other people in the gym that keep you motivated. Secondly, if you want to take your fitness to a next level, you hire a personal trainer so they can tell you specifically what to do based upon your likes, your dislikes, and your body. So we do the same thing with our coaching program. You're just getting started, you know nothing about real estate investing, and you might have bad credit. That could be compared to being overweight. We'll show you everything you need to do to get it looking better, to look pretty, get that Holly Berry credit, that pretty credit. We'll show you all that stuff particular to your situation. To get the AV on a property means you have to get an inspection first. No, that does not mean that, Connie. Inspection just deals with what's going on with the property. It doesn't tell you the after repair value. You get that through comps. Hey Juan, when you apply for business credit, does your business have to bring in a specific revenue? No. It's based upon a personal guarantee. So we will look at your personal credit. So again, if you don't qualify, and if you have additional questions, apply and we'll call you for the consultation. But generally, your business is secondary. The primary focus for underwriters is your personal credit. And if you don't qualify, then of course, we'll guide you down a path to help you get qualified. But just pull the trigger and apply. It does not hurt you. It does not hurt you to apply for personal credit. It does not cost anything. Just got to apply. Okay. How do you get the ARV through comps? All right, but again, if you guys are interested in learning the specifics, the how-tos, you can get our ebooks. And if you get our ebooks, we have a closed Facebook group in which you can post your questions and answers there. And we also have the coaching program as well. Okay. All right, let me go back to Instagram for one more question. Is it true that if a deal on LoopNet is not a deal? Yeah, I normally don't find deals on LoopNet or auctions. If we look at a deal, can we hire your team for analysis? My money team is 6 cars and 12K strong. We do that for a few people. If you're interested in learning more about that, just sign up for coaching and Ryan, he'll walk you through that. Because some people want to hire us as consultants and say, hey, which I'm doing that for a person now and another person. They'll say, hey, I'll pay you, you do all the analysis, but I own it 100%. I'll just pay you a consultation fee, which we do that as well. But you just apply through our coaching program, speak to Ryan about the consulting services, and he'll go over that information in depth with you. All right, cool. All right, so again, Connie, to answer your question, it's the comps. But if you don't even know the difference between how to find the comps, before you find a deal, you might want to entertain the ebook if you haven't got it yet. And if you do get it, put your questions on a closed Facebook group so we can answer those for you, or sign up for a coaching program as well. All right, thank you as well. Happy New Year to you all. Get some passive income in your portfolio this year and get started on working towards being financially free. Use debt, guys, to buy your freedom. That's what I did. So I'm telling you from experience, I'm practicing when I'm preaching here. Okay? I'm a young man. I quit my day job at 30 years old. And I've been financially free and independent for 3 years now. Off my rental portfolio. Because a lot of people say that, hey, well, you don't really make money off real estate. That's why you started social media and online business. Bro, my bills are paid. When I quit my job, you can ask my friends and family, I was driving a Benz. Quit my job, bought a Benz. This before I started 100% finance. Okay? And I had 2 housing payments. One in New York, well, Jersey City to be specific, and in Atlanta. Right? How many people you know at 30 years old got 2 residences? In which the place in New York was unrented, so it's not like I had a tenant in there. I had an empty apartment. And which every time I went to New York on a quarterly basis, I would go up there. You know what I'm saying? So I was doing pretty good financially speaking off my rental portfolio. All right? So don't get it twisted. Because many people have these assumptions. And I'm like, bro, you don't know my life? All right, guys. As always, to your success. If you got the ebook copy, then place it on the Facebook group. All right, your questions. All right. As always, it's to your success. Earn passively, live passionately, and share this information. Peace. All right, just ended, or trying to end. Just ended Instagram. All right, Facebook. It's to your success. Share this information if you find it valuable. All right. And again, sign up for any service we have. It's free consultation. You're welcome, Bernie. Hopefully I'll see you guys in Atlanta. It's a free event. We got people coming from even Cleveland, by the way. We have people all over. You just don't understand how many people we have coming from various cities to come get this information. Be the same. And it just, it gets on my nerves. There's people in Atlanta that have been following our channel or platforms for months on end and still haven't showed up. That's the problem. Show up. It's valuable. It's different. It's different than just watching online. It's different when you're in person because y'all might get a lot of content, don't get me wrong, online, but there's more information when you come to our events. I got to save some information for events, obviously. I got to save information for ebooks. Obviously, I got to save information for a coaching program. Obviously. So if you think, oh, I can just watch this YouTube stuff or Facebook or podcast and get all the information, you won't get all the information. All right, just to be clear. So make sure you come out to our events, get our ebooks and our coaching program. Sign up for our services. All right, guys. Peace.